So honestly, look at me. Just look at me. I'm like a fucking tank. Look at me. How pathetic is that? How fucking gross is that? And I love it. You know what I'm eating every day? Anything I fucking want. I'll eat a jelly donut for Jewish holiday every day. So I'm so Jewish it hurts. I'm so Jewish. I'm so Jewish. Fucking red the red tides come out of my fucking crotch. So all of a sudden, I'm in the Jim Morrison his Paris days. I'm in Jim Morrison's Paris days, and I still have a fucking ash on my forehead. So it's kind of like I'm just waiting for not Pamela, not fuck Pamela. I'm waiting for that fucking Wiccan girl, and I know for a fact that girl's gonna kill me in a bathtub. She's gonna bury me. I know for a fact she's gonna like sacrifice a raven in my bathtub with, and honestly I'm just gonna stop joking. Like, if I'm on, let's be serious for a while. Like, if people think that like, not like they just walk around, it's totally like, this whole world honestly is like Men in Black. Like, I love Will Smith. The thing is, I like Will Smith, his acting. I mean, not his acting, but like he actually can act. He was in this one film, 6 Degrees or something. Who knows what the film is actually called, but where he like walks into like a rich family's, and he totally charms the pants off them. But the point is like, it's like Men in Black. It's like, you walk around, you'll see like, who is this person? Even before now, even like years before, like decades before, you'll walk around, you'll see Adam Green walking around. Like, this guy's just a punk kid. He's working at Wall Bounds. Where is he going tomorrow? He's gonna be on welfare all his life. Adam Green's gonna be on welfare. Kimmy Dawson. She's overweight. She's probably never gonna marry anybody, and she's has Panda with like the most attractive guy in Brooklyn. So you're wondering like, what's happening with these people? These people are coming out of the woodwork and saying, I'm actually famous in Japan, or I'm famous in Taiwan, I'm famous in Hong Kong, I'm famous in China, I'm famous in Russia. And like, all these people are starting to realize that they were actually famous the whole time in like all these weird ass countries. Like, I'm famous in Jamaica. Like, not just me, I'm talking about everybody. Like, all these people are starting to realize like, you're famous in all these weird ass countries because some of these people visit this country and they're like, holy shit, I just met the coolest woman or girl or boy or man, and they're just hanging out like they don't exist, and we're worshiping these people. We've been worshiping these people like you're worshiping these people like fucking gods. So basically, they're golden gods and goddesses, and they don't really know at all if they exist anymore because they're like on the verge of killing themselves. And I'm watching I'm watching TikTok stars killing themselves day by day, and they don't really know how famous they are. So if you're a TikTok star, and if you're like a Instagram star, if you're a Twitter star, don't kill yourself. This is not the time. Trust me. This is not a joke. If you're a TikTok star, if more than 10 people have liked your likes and they disappear, and then 10 other people follow you, and if you're getting like DMs from like these crazy beautiful prostitutes and you don't think they're even real, dude, don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. Man or woman, don't kill yourself. If like famous, like hot men are dropping into your DM and you're like, this guy's so fake, he's not even a real person. If like hot men and women are dropping into your OkCupid account and you're like, oh god, why are fake people trolling me? Don't kill yourself. Trust me. There's a lot of shit that's happening to you in your life. You'll expect good things. Trust me. Expect really good things. Like, I'm serious. Like, look, I'm actually actually an ordained bhikkhu, pandit, all that shit. Who fucking cares? But like, just trust me, I know God for a fact. I met God actually, and like, I'm not joking. I'm really not joking. But like, don't kill yourself. It's not worth it. Like, one day you'll realize, whether in heaven, hell, purgatory, or on earth, or wherever, Vrindavan, wherever the fuck you go, stay here. Because it's like, a lot of these people watch you. If you're beautiful, like when I went to the hospital when I wasn't feeling well, I saw this one girl. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, she was like so drop dead gorgeous. I was like, if you're not famous in like 5 years, God hates you, and God hates nobody. So I was like, this girl's so drop dead gorgeous. I was like, if God does not plague you with such fame that you want to like every day hide and not go outside, just realize it's because you're so beautiful inside and outside, and sideways and left ways, right side and left side. You trust me, do not kill yourself. You're doing really well. Like John Berryman killed himself. Why? He's like literally one of the best poets. He's inspired like Modest Mouse, PJ Harvey, all these fucking crazy ass people, and like all these crazy crackers, and like they're inspiring all these people, and then they realize later when they're in fucking heaven or hell or purgatory, they're like, honestly, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it, because like now I'm realizing in hindsight it's fucked up. But in hindsight, you realize that it's not worth it because you're doing so many good things. So every time you talk to somebody, realize you're building a mythos, a mythology. You're building a mythology. So people just keep seeing you every day. It gets harder and harder because this is a very difficult time because social media is everywhere. So people will just recognize you like that, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, I know you. And they'll recognize you, and they'll say, "Oh, wait a minute, this guy or this girl, I know this person." And like, I don't know why I know you, because sometimes they forget where they know you, but they're like, I know this person. This guy's either too funny for me, or like too cute for me, or too happy for me. And it's always good. It's always good. Like people, I didn't know you wrote a book when you were in high school. I didn't know you worked on a novel while you were like in kindergarten, and you finished it when you were in 5th grade. I didn't know you wrote rap. I didn't know you rapped. And like it only came out now. I didn't know you wrote that album when you were in your mom's basement. I didn't know you moved out to Brooklyn when you were like 15 because you were fucking fed up with your parents not allowing you to play loud music, and then you end up you're in a thrasher metal band, and then all of a sudden all these people are like, whoa, I know you, and then they all act all weird with you because it's like, aren't you famous somewhere in Russia? So they go to Russia, like, hey, do you know that guy? I'm like, that's my neighbor. That's literally my neighbor. He's like, isn't he such a douchebag? And then Putin says like, no, that's actually my favorite band. Like this thrash metal is my favorite band. And you realize like, the world is getting smaller and smaller. So if you have at least some modicum of talent, then in some sense eventually Elon Musk will ask you like, do you guys want to take a mission to Mars, our first mission? And of course you're gonna say no, nigger, because like, Elon, I'm not going to Mars with you, because like it hasn't been tested. We're not going to Mars on this rocket from NASA. That's I say NASA. Anyways, from NASA. Did I say from NASA? We're not going on a rocket with you until like 10 years from now. Actually, I might do it, but I wouldn't do it. Trust me, I would not go to Mars right now, dude. These Tesla cars are blowing up. Help me, Tom Cruise. Anyways, look, don't kill yourself, guys. Don't kill yourself. It's a very difficult time because everyone's getting famous, and no one's acknowledging the fact that they're famous. I'm not just talking about myself. I know for a fact that I see this one kid walking home from town. He's walking home. He doesn't even have a car. I know, he's so famous in like other countries because I know him. He tells me, he's like, I'm pretty famous. He actually knows. And then everyone probably thinks he's the worst douchebag. He used to ask me for cigarettes all the time. And I'm like, this kid is probably so famous. He doesn't even know the full extent of his fame. So I'm like, this kid is walking around, and people are probably thinking he's like half retarded. So I'm wondering, like, does society even know who these people are? Like, who are my day walkers? Who are my night walkers? Who are my day sleepers? Who are my night sleepers? And who doesn't even know what day it is half the time? Who wakes up one day and is like, is it Friday? Do I even fucking care if it's Friday? Because Friday doesn't really exist for me. Does it matter if it's Monday or Friday or Saturday? It doesn't matter because I'm always partying. partying. I'm always working. I'm always living my dream. So you see some guy, some weird kid who says, "I don't like your music. It sucks." And you're pretty much famous, and he's famous, and you're each saying you hate your. You each play each other your favorite music that you've recorded by yourself in your dungeon, and you're like, "I hate your music," and he's like, "I hate your music," and you both find out that you're both pretty famous, and you're like, "I hate your music too." So, but you actually really don't like their music, but like half the world likes their music, and you're like, "Oh God, that's just like saying making fun of Skrillex," because I don't really like Skrillex, but everyone loves Skrillex. So it's like, and like David Guetta, who likes David Guetta? Only half of Europe. Only half of Europe. I think he's a has-been. And like, only half of Europe still likes him. So obviously something's going on in this world. There's the heartbeat of the world is like ticking in someone's giant penis or someone's like extended vulva, and you're realizing, don't kill yourself. You live this life. Trust me, live this life. This life is gonna be the best life. Have you lived a good life? Enough to enough to base a movie on. Um, awake, my child. Shake dreams from your hair. Um, greet the dawn, the day's divinity. People would just quote weird shit every day. People are coming out of the woodwork. Don't die. I love you. I'm serious. I love you. Please don't die.